What's the difference? We didn't ask for the audit, so.
The hell you did.
Yeah, you did.
You want to see the, right, it's in here.
Right there, that night, I called him later. We voted on it, yes. But he wanted an audit on it.
Who asked for it? It's right here.
Read it.
Don't have to, I know what you said that night.
Read it.
No.
It's there.
I know what you said.
They're the ones that call the audit.
I was here that night when we voted on
Previous
it.
administration asked for this.
That's right.
Yes, we did, but what's the discrepancy with it?
Yeah, why did it bring it on?
Well, if you're going to audit something, audit everything.
But where is the $30,000 missing that you told me that I stole?
I never told you you stole $30,000.
You told me.
You told me.
I never did.
You told me, Wally.
$30,000.
Yes, and I took another $17,000.
That was mistakes that we found in the money, in the papers.
But those are like typo errors. You accused
We didn't accuse nobody. We said it was a mistake.
You accused me.
Oh, jeez.
You accused me of stealing $30,000.
Don't worry. If I'd accused you, I'd have come right in and personally told you, I think.
Oh, you're too chicken for that.
You think I am?
Yeah, you're too chicken for that.
Yeah. You got a mighty big mistake coming there, boy.
Why did you tell the people that?
I didn't tell them. We told them we found the mistakes in the paper and it was written right there. We could show them.
What about the...
But it doesn't say that I took
If you don't like what's going on here, you can have another election and get the old board back in here. We don't need this crap. Sick of it.
Well, you can resign.
Yeah, you'd love that, wouldn't you?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can resign.
I'm gonna stick right here just to make your life nice.
Oh, thank you.
If that's what you want.
Thank you.
I've never seen such a bunch of poor losers in my life. If somebody voted me out...
I'm still here.
I didn't say you.
I'm still here.
That's because nobody run against you.
Somebody ran against you last time.
And
You didn't win.
if I got voted out, I'd shake the person's hand and ask them if there's anything I could do to help. It wouldn't bother me in the least.
The stories you said... You're lying.
Let's get on with this.
Yeah, let's get on with the meeting.
So what are you going to do with this audit?
I'm going to leave it open.
So we just wasted all that money?
That's right. They called for the audit. We didn't. So...
Kind of water over the dam, isn't it? How does that pay it? She did the work, she ought to be paid for it. She's got to be paid.
Well, of course she does.
Well, then you better approve it.
Well, I'm not accepting it because it wasn't
Well, what's wrong?
it wasn't a total audit on everything, and that's what it should have been done.
So do you want her to go back and do a complete audit now?
I don't care what you
No,
do.
no, I want you to know. I want you to know. I want to know because...
I said I don't care what you do now. It's what should have been done in the first place.
Well, then, do you make a motion to do a complete audit?
Can I interrupt for 1 second? Time out. Just so you understand, an audit, yes, we might have looked at a few more items, but an audit can't possibly look at every transaction that occurs. If you want us to look at every transaction that occurs within a year, we will be here way too long, and we're way too expensive for that. An audit has to do a testing, similar to what we did here. They would test payroll, they would test some of the big items that you had monies coming in for, the gravel, the snow plowing. It would confirm your bank balances. Those are audit procedures that we would have done had a complete audit been done. So the one thing that we maybe didn't do is look more at the property taxes. But hey, you know, you reconcile property taxes every year to the county. The county isn't going to let you get away with not paying what was required to be paid. So the county reviews that every year. They review that. That's probably one step we didn't look at that we would have looked at in an audit. Other than that, yes, we would have maybe taken a state payments register and compared it to your monies that were found within your Form C. But you know, the state of Wisconsin does that. If they don't like what they see, they're gonna call Betty or Linda and say, hey, where is this on your Form C? Because it should be here. Where, did you put it on the wrong line? What did you do with it? So you gotta remember in an audit, we can't look at every transaction that occurs unless you want to spend way, way too much money. So just remember that when you're talking about an audit, that an audit doesn't look at every transaction. It tests transactions, it looks at totals, it says, is this reasonable? 54 agreements, $100, $5,400. Well, that's what I expected. Why did we have more? That's what it would do for many, some of your areas. So just to remember that. And you did a lot of audit procedures here without it being called an audit. The only thing that, like I said, we didn't look at property taxes, but the county looks at your property taxes when you settle. They aren't going to let you get away with not paying them what they want because they need their money. Just as bad as the school needs their money, just as bad as the township needs their money.
We're not gonna be liable for anything if it ain't right then.
Whoever made this commitment with the auditors, if they did what you asked them to do, pay them, the rest of this is just blowing smoke. If you can find
I'm sure the auditor did what they wanted to do.
what choice do you have?
So, I mean, if the public wants to accept it then.
I don't see that you have any basis not to.
Well,
How is that done, George? Can George just say, okay, let's go with it and let's move on?
Well,
It's not a lot different than projected road plans that was put in. The other board probably had plans, they took seal code bids and stuff, you're gonna honor them. The other board did.
Yes.
The old board took price on gravel, price on seal coating. It's no different than what this lady's done,
well, I know, she deserves to be paid.
She's gonna be paid.
That's right.
It's actually no difference if you look at it like that.
So I make the motion to pay the auditor. And the public accepts the audit as it is. I don't know about the other two board members.
You have to have a second. I second it.
I'll go
No,
along.
one of these two got a second.
Might as well second it and get it over with. Let's get on with this meeting.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.